very much. Okay, Blaine, thank you so much for giving myself and Lady Tamika the opportunity to evaluate you. This is my first opportunity, I think, to hear you speak. And I do appreciate the complexity of it as far as being up here the first time and giving a speech from the computer. So I really do appreciate that. So I'll kind of evaluate you for more of a second or third speech, which is an organized speech. But since you brought some advanced techniques too, I'll also comment on those. And a couple of things I really liked about your presentation that stood out since it was the first time I'm hearing it. One is you have a strong commanding voice. And I think as you become more comfortable up on the stage, I think that'll even carry forward more. So I think that's a real strong plus. And another strength was that you were very comfortable with the material. Almost it seemed like you were a professor, or maybe you've given this to a business group before. So I thought you seemed very comfortable as you were walking back and forth, not nervous at all. A lot of early speakers, will make movements, but they won't necessarily be for a purpose. So I thought that your movements were good, were comfortable, almost professor-like. A couple of things I'll mention, and I'll turn it over to the lady. Tamika, one, I would have liked to see more energy out of you. Like I said, you had a good, comfortable demeanor, but at times I didn't think you were enthusiastic enough as you can be. Now I know this is more educational in nature, so maybe it didn't lend itself to enthusiasm. But try to work some enthusiasm into it. And also, it was a well-organized speech. One thing I would encourage you to do is think about a great opening, a great introduction. Something that's attention-grabbing. Is that a good time? I'll turn it over to you now, lady.
Thank you. I really appreciated the courage that you took to actually put in a PowerPoint for your second speech. Normally in the second speech, we're kind of like watching the body language, just to, just kind of get a feel of you. And I think you really took it to probably like your eighth speech. I said in your manual, you'll see that is using some kind of mechanics to do that. So I applaud you on doing that. It was, for me, trying to evaluate the speech, looking at you to see this being your second speech, and try to watch the PowerPoint, had me going like this for a little bit. Mm-hmm. So what I did was I actually just went into the manual and gave you my readings based on what the manual was talking about, which did not give me an opportunity to really hear the speech, because it was just a little too much at first for me to kind of give you some feedback on. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to organizing the speech, I think you did an awesome job at organizing and preparing for it. This second speech was about your organization of the speech, and so I think you did well in that. It also talks about your organization. I thought you did well in that. The opening, as Steve said, something captivating. I wanted to see if you would did you give us a captivating? And I think that can be improved. You used the stage very well. We went from side to side, even though it was a PowerPoint presentation. And your conclusion and transition was well. So for the purpose of the speech evaluation, you hit points. I did give some recommendations on things that I thought you can improve on. And I really look forward to you giving the next speech.